Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Tracy and I'm just going to get situated on my seat today. I'm feeling a little lazy. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Central Victoria, Australia, and I'm really excited to be here tonight with you all. So I go live every single Thursday, 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time, or daylight saving when we're in daylight saving. And yeah, we've got some fun projects tonight. We're actually creating 2 cards tonight, so that's going to be super exciting. Hi Marion. Hi Pam, how are you? So as you pop on, please just pop on and say hello. It lets me know who's watching. It also puts you into the draw next week to maybe win one of the cards that we're creating today. So it's a win-win. Hi Pam, how are you? How have you been coping with all that wind? I've got a story to tell later on. Hi Joy, how are you? And Rachel's here as well. Welcome everyone. So how is the weather been? It has been super crazy. Very, very windy here in Central Victoria. Started yesterday and went all night as well. So it's actually quieting down now, which is really, really nice. Hi Glenda, how are you? Yeah, we are safe and well, thank you. We've had a little bit of damage across the road. One of the trees fell down, but yeah, I think that's the only damage in town. So we've been very lucky because there's been a lot of damage around Victoria. Hi Rose, how are you? Pam says it's been terrible, no sleep all night with upset animals. I will know exactly what you're talking about. Marion had the same thing. She was up all night with her dog. Fortunately for us, our dogs go in the bed with us. So although they were really funny yesterday, they spent all day in the office yesterday with me and all day today pretty much. So the wind terrifies them. So I know exactly what you're talking about. It's awful. Hi Heidi, you made it. Beautiful. Yeah, Marion says she's going to bed early tonight. Absolutely. Lisa says quiet here, feral all day. I know, it's funny because it's just sort of gone crazy all day and then quiet, like not a breath of air. So crazy. Oops, sorry, I just moved the camera. Hi Becky, how are you? Heidi said her house rattled. You thought it might have flown away. Oh, look, it was shocking here as well. So I think all of Victoria pretty much copped it, and New South Wales as well. So not good. They're in bed, but couldn't keep still. Yeah. Hi Jeanette, welcome. How are you? All right. So the weather has been crazy. Oh, Lisa's still got wind there. It is super still, super quiet. So it's like as though we're in the eye of the storm, which is funny because it's so still. Pam thought her washing might end up in dinghy. Haven't seen it, so I think you're all in luck. Yeah, so everyone's had a bit of wind. Fantastic. Now, the other thing that's super exciting that's coming up is long weekend. Is anyone doing anything? I know, you know, we're still in quite a lot of restrictions. Melbourne's still in lockdown, but I'm really looking forward to having a long weekend of doing nothing, maybe a bit of crafting, catching up on a bit of sleep, and just doing nothing. I'm really excited to have 3 days off, so that's going to be fantastic. Some of the comments are scrolling by so fast I can't keep up. All right, everyone, so welcome everyone. I'm really happy to have you here. Like I said before, you might have missed it. We're doing 2 projects tonight, and I'm changing things up just slightly, and I'll tell you a little bit more about those when we're crafting. Nothing really exciting, but it's exciting for me. Yes, 3 days off, exactly. What else did I want to say? Oh, okay. So the last 2 days we have been super quiet, and I could have easily fallen asleep at work today. So I'm tired now. So if I ramble a little bit, it's because I'm tired. But isn't it funny when you're busy, you're okay, but when you're really quiet, you can really struggle. I don't know, that's just me. I really do get tired super quickly when I'm trying to, when I'm not busy. Well, Marion says, wedding anniversary on Monday, 46 years. That's fantastic. You'll have to have a really nice tea. Becky says she's meant to be catching up with a girlfriend on Saturday night and the wind was super crazy. Yes. Crafting, visiting parents in Shepparton. Oh, crafting sounds good, Lisa. That's great. Maybe a little gardening. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the weather's going to do. I think it's so hit and miss right now too, so who knows. All right, everyone, I've got 10 people on, so I'm really happy with that. Well done, everyone. What we might do is I'll pop the camera down and we'll get started. So hopefully you're all ready to go. Let me flick that camera angle around. So we have a new host code for this month, which is 𝐰𝐰𝐰22CT for all orders under $250. If you're ordering over $250, which is fantastic, you get the Stampin' Rewards. So there's a few little bonuses for shopping with me this month, and this is a really good month to be shopping with me. So let me go through some of those little bonuses. The first one being the handmade card for this month, which is this one here. This is what we made last week, and this is also the card that we're going to give away tonight with our draw. So super exciting, using the Party Pattern Designer Series paper. This is only available for use with Stampin' Rewards. So it's a bit of an exclusive freebie, and to get those Stampin' Rewards you just have to place that order of $250, and you can do that by gathering a few friends together and placing one order all together. The card's so sweet, thank you. Yeah, happy anniversary, Marion, that's fantastic. The other thing that you will get as for shopping with me this month is this gorgeous tutorial bundle. This is packed full of inspiration and it's really thick. I've actually used my really expensive, beautiful, thick paper, and not so thick paper I've ran out, so I'll have to get into Officeworks and get some more. It certainly does print so much nicer, and you can see the image is a lot better, but there are some wonderful projects in here. All the dimensions, all the supplies, and all the directions are in here. That is my card for this month. And the other great thing is my card for this month is in the retiring list. So it's the Ice Cream Corner suite with that DSP. These are all retiring at the end of this month. So if you really like this card, get in and purchase that soon, because as soon as we sell out, that's it. You'll never be able to get it again unless it's secondhand. Hi Sylvia, you missed the notification. That's all right, I've just started, it's all good. Hi Diana, how are you? And Jill, welcome Jill. Okay, so that is the second bonus, and for anyone who's part of my team, the Inky Stampers, they receive this every single month for free as well. And the third, and I didn't bring out my little advertisement, but I'm giving away Designer Series paper packs. So last month, or no, it might have even been the month before, I cleaned out my room and I got rid of all my Designer Series paper packs, which there is tons, because I have 2 full containers here, all cut up like this. Most of them have about 1/4 of a pack of each Designer Series paper, so you can see I don't use my Designer Series paper up enough, and I've gone and put the name of each one there as well. So for, I think it's up to $50, you'll get 1 pack for free. Up to $75, you're going to get, I think it's 3 packs. It's all on my blog anyway, but so go and check that out. If you spend over $100, I think it's 10 packs. So a really great special for this month. Okay, so Sunday's Facebook challenge. This is a really great theme. It's loved ones this month, and let me just bring in the card that I've used. This is the Free as a Bird stamp set. It has been around for a little while, and I haven't used it for a long time. It is in the new annual catalogue, so it's going to be around for another 12 months, and I really like this. Actually, when I was cleaning out my craft room, I did find this piece that was already coloured, and that was my inspiration for this week's challenge. It's nice to bring out some of those stamp sets that we haven't used all that often, so this is a really pretty one to have. Pam says she's still got the DSP that she won last year, been hoarding it. Don't hoard it, use it. Absolutely. Hi Elena. You got your card, Pam, thank you. Oh, you think the DSP has been sold out, Jeanette? Fair enough. All right, well, you can get it here. Alrighty. I think I've even got some of that in my DSP giveaway, so there you go. All right, so this is the card that I created. If you want to join in, you'll have till Sunday if you want to join in, and I would love it if people jumped in and joined in. On Sunday morning, there'll be a new challenge up, and it's a lot of fun to join in. The ladies that take part have amazing cards every single week, and we would love to have you join our little group that gets together each week, to create the gorgeous cards. So that is there. There's also a YouTube video as well with this card, so go over and check that out. Now, I've also put in on my social media beginning of this week just a heads up to people. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, if you could, I've reinvigorated my goal to reach 1,000 subscribers. So I think I'm up to 985 right now. So if you can help me out, if you enjoy my cards, please go over and subscribe to my channel. And if you know of anyone that likes to watch crafty videos, you could also let them know. That'd be really great. All right, so the Simple Sweet Stampers have a brand new tutorial bundle, and I didn't have it, it wasn't ready last week on my live, so let me show you the front cover. And like I said, my beautiful thicker copy paper that I like to print out all these flyers with, I don't have any. I've got to go into Officeworks and get some more, but this is this month's tutorial bundle. It is all about the in colours. So 2021 to 2023 in colours. There is some amazing projects in here. There's 12 in all. What stamp set is the sentiment from? Lisa, that is from Free as a Bird stamp set. So really nice. Or were you talking about this one? This one is the Ice Cream Corner. And Heidi, Tracy Bish on YouTube, and I've just seen that you subscribed, so thank you so much, Heidi. That's fantastic. So this is available over on my blog. There is a clickable link that'll take you to PayPal. It's $9.99 US, and let me just show you the card that I've created. This one here. So it's a really very simple card using that gorgeous fresh freesia. And have a look. Oh no, you can't actually have a look, but take my word for it, the tutorials in this bundle are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so the Creativity Made Easy kits that Stampin' Up have now brought out, I can't rave about them enough. I'm getting ready to put my order in. I'm super excited to do this one just here, but also the rose one. So I do have a leaflet here, and I will pop a clickable link in my YouTube video tomorrow so you can look this up. I think you can go over to my online store and click on this anyway and see it, but I do have a link to have a look at all the available kits that are available right now in the description of this video, and I'll put that over on YouTube as well tomorrow. But this is the kit, but I've got a bit.ly link that will make it a little bit easier for you. And I'm also doing a bit of a special with this one. So anyone who purchases this kit, any one of these kits this month, I'm going to do a special exclusive event on the Sunday the 4th of July. Now, depending on how restrictions go, it'll be online for people who don't live close by. But if you live close by, I'm going to open my craft room up. So all you need to do is purchase one of these kits. Use the hostess code for this month. So you have plenty of time to get your kit. And I highly recommend, if you are going to join in, order your kit by the 22nd of this month. That way you'll have it in time and we can get together and do a little bit of creating. Now the other thing is, if I have enough people join in and we get Stampin' Rewards with this month's host code, anyone who attends the event will have a chance to earn all of those Stampin' Rewards. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll want to join in with that. And there's so many kits available. I think there's 10 kits at the moment. It is while stocks last, so if there is a kit there that you're really wanting, honestly, grab it right now. Hi Carolyn, how's your day? Oh, thanks Pam. It is a beautiful colour, that fresh freesia. Absolutely. Yeah, okay. Now, the Connect, Craft and Collect, the extra additional $40 in Stampin' Rewards, is only available till the 14th of this month, so you've only got 4 days left. And that is from a $400 plus order, you can get an additional $40 on top. So a $400 order, you'll get $80 in Stampin' Rewards, which is a great saving. You can either have an order just with yourself, or you can grab some friends together and do a bulk order, and then you can enjoy those specials with the Stampin' Rewards all together. And that's a great little offer that's only available to the 14th of June. And the last chance products, I did a video on YouTube going through the catalogue. So this is for the mini catalogue. And let me just grab my mini catalogue. I've got it here. This one here, this is available till the end of this month, but all the retired items are now in the last chance sale, so it's while stocks last. If you haven't gone over and checked that out, please do, and you can go online to my online store and it'll show you what's available through that last chance link. So I think that was all. Oh, Stamp with Tracy. Let me go through the Stamp with Tracy, because that is, we are doing one of the cards through this Stamp with Tracy June's class. Sorry, hang on. Caroline said she took a drive to Bendigo to drop the little grandson home after his sleepover. It was pretty windy. Absolutely, Caroline. It was terrible today. So we are going to be creating one of the cards from the Stamp with Tracy. Now, this is available till the 20th of this month to register. And in this class, you will receive a PDF, which has full colour photos, all your measurements, everything like that. There is a full video tutorial. You're going to get 5 card kits. So there's 5 cards in this kit. Quarter pack of that Pansy Petals Designer Series paper. A full pack of the Simply Elegant trim, which this is gold and silver trim, really lovely. And you're going to get 10 or half a pack of the Bumblebee trim kits, which there's 10 in each. The half is 10, if that makes sense. Now, I did show you last week this card here, which is a bit of a sneak peek. Let me show you the card that we're going to create tonight. So it's this one here. Isn't it beautiful? Now, these cards are really great for beginners. If you don't have the stamp set or the bundle, you can still get away with doing these cards if you have sentiment stamp sets that you can use with them. I try and use a lot of the Designer Series papers to really make all our elements for our cards. So this is this one here. When you purchase the full kit, everything will be cut and embossed, so die cut and embossed. Except for your designer series paper, you will cut that all yourself. But in this kit, I have embossed with that greenery embossing folder. So there's three different ways that you can do this class. There is a subscription base where you take on the subscription every month for $48. There is a month only, so you're doing this month only for $50. Or you can do an online only, which means that you're just getting the PDF and the video. So, and it's open Australia-wide for the kit class, but if you're overseas, you can get the online only version and purchase all the products yourself. So we are using the greenery embossing folder for today's card. I have the beautiful pale papaya card base, and this is a top folding card. I have scored it in the middle, but I'm just going to use my bone folder for that one. Jeanette says it's a great class. Thank you, Jeanette. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I also have my designer series paper here ready to go. And I did cut my pieces down really quickly just to make it a bit easier. We're going to emboss our strip. Now, if you're getting the kit, this would already be embossed in your kit. And then we're going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. So let's get started with this one. And we're doing 2 cards tonight. So this is just, I'm showing you the Stamp with Tracy monthly class for June using the pansy petals. Then we're going to do a colour challenge card. So I'm going to bring in, because we're doing a lot of fussy cutting, I want to bring my cut and emboss machine in. And my little strip of, and I keep saying Coastal Cabana, and if you take the class you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about, but it's not, it's Calypso Coral. And we have our 3D folder to go over the top. No, one day I'll get them right. So we just need our 2 cutting plates. I think what I'm going to have to do to make it easier for myself is write a little, I know it's got something to do with our Stampin' Up logo, but I can never remember. So I've just quickly run that through, and this gives a really, oh, it's not, it's skew whiff, but it won't matter. It looks really good, doesn't it? It gives a really good profile. We have Calypso Coral matting, our designer series paper, and I've gone with these 2 here. So that's going to go down over the top. And then for our fussy cutting, so we have the big pansy, and then we're fussy cutting 2 of these leaves. Have you seen this paper before? Let me just bring in, and I've delved into it a ton, but it's really pretty paper. So I think this is actually what's left over, partly of my kit. But look at these colours, absolutely gorgeous. Lots of gingham, some stripes, some spots. We have lots of flowers that we can fussy cut out. Really pretty. And I love these big pansies, and these leaves we use a lot in the cards. Alrighty. So I'm going to bring my paper snips in, and we're just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. So I have my large pansy here, and we're going to cut out 2 of our leaves. What does everyone think about this suite, the Pansy Petals suite? I actually really, really like it. So I'm not the quickest at fussy cutting. I'm probably not even the best at it, but we'll get there. I like to leave a little bit of a white border around as much as I can. And this is right at the very edge, so I'm just going to fashion a little bit of a rounded corner there so it doesn't really have that straight edge across it. Jill says it's a very pretty sweet. Jeanette loves it. Deirdre doesn't like it. That's okay. Hi Joan, how are you? Where are you watching from? So we've got that one. Let's grab, I'm going to grab a soft sea foam and an evening evergreen. So those two leaves. And this designer series paper is actually really good to use to create cards by fussy cutting those pieces out. Next month we are going to be doing in the class the Bloom Where You're Planted suite, and that again works really well for all that designer series paper to be able to fussy cut and create beautiful projects and cards with it. Marion says she loves the flower, sweet and small to make. Yeah, make sweet cards, absolutely. Lisa says it's her favourite. Did you purchase it yet, Lisa? I know it was on your list. So, nice, quick ones. There we go. So this card is a really quite a simple and plain card. We do have a fun fold in the kit, which is a really, really pretty card. I love all my 5 cards in this class, and the next class next month. Oh my goodness, absolutely love all those as well. Okay, I need to get another green glue. Wait one sec. Been creating a ton, so I've used quite a bit of glue lately. So this has a nice little layer all the way around the edges, so we're just centering that one. We're going to pop this second piece of DSP down on top and just in the middle. And our embossed piece in the middle again. There's going to be enough pop up with our pansies there. Actually, I think that looks really good when it's off centered. What do you think? So we're going to pop these ones up with some dimensionals. I've got a brand new pack. So I think one of the cards you're stamping the pansies, but if you have another, well, any flower stamp would work. So I'm trying to aim the classes to beginners, to people who don't have a huge amount. The other thing is, if you're taking the class, I do offer for you to purchase the bundle at cost price. So I'll pay the shipping to me and then to you. So if that interests you, you can do that. So we're going to attach our little leaves to the pansy with just some glue dots. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the glue dot to the bottom. And this assures that it's not going to go anywhere. Glue dots are really, really strong adhesive. Okay. I really love this twine. So we're using the gold one, but we do use both in the class. But the gold goes really well with those bumblebee trinkets. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of tear and tape to the back of our daisy, and this will secure that twine down. a little bit just here as well. Lisa says she hasn't purchased it yet. She's dropping hints for her birthday in July. I think Gary will understand. If not, sledgehammer. Can't answer too many questions about purchase. Gary's watching. Well, Gary, if you don't want the sledgehammer, hint, hint. And welcome, Gary. It's nice to have you here as well. Okay, so I'm going to just pop the end of that twine in that tear and tape, and I have a hair there. I think that's one of Riley's hairs. So I'm just going to create a little loop and just popping it in the back of that tear and tape. Then we're going to come down and create another little loop. My hands are super sticky right now, and I'm going to do a second or third loop just here on the end, and just a small one. So I'll show you the back end. I'm going to snip off that end. Now this creates a lot less bulk by doing it this way. The other thing is you're not wasting a ton either. And doesn't that look great? Really cute. But I am going to bring in, oh no, what is that? I think I have a little bit of liquid adhesive there, which is not good. There we go. Do you guys do that as well? Do you end up with liquid adhesive everywhere? Anyway, all good. Over our ends, I'm just going to add a little bit more tear and tape. That'll stop it from lifting and your card falling apart. And this is a really good tip. Tear and tape comes in a huge roll. It's really economical as well, so you're not wasting it. I am going to pull off the backings though, because I want to pop some dimensionals down over the top. And dimensionals really don't hold very well on the backing tape, so I highly recommend taking them off. We're just going to stick a few dimensionals over the top. Are the bumblebees back on order yet? I'm not sure, Jeanette. I'd have to have a quick look. I'll let everyone know that once I get off. So I'm just going to stick one more down here. And because this is design series paper, you want to make sure that you support it well with your dimensionals, because it will flip and flop, especially if you're posting your card. So you want to give it a good support there. Let's pop it down in the middle. Aren't these colours just so beautiful? They're really, really pretty. Okay, so we're going to bring our bumblebee trinkets in, and I'm using one on this one. And to secure those down, you could use liquid adhesive. I find using those glue dots works so much better. You do, Jill? Excellent. All right. So I have the glue dot on the back. I'm going to pop him down. And he is fully stuck down. So really cute, quick and easy card. These kits are really good to put together in an afternoon. A little bit of crafty fun. And you'll end up with a ton of product left over. These are product-based classes. So you're getting DSP, you're getting ribbon, you're getting embellishments in the kit. and you won't use all of them. So the great thing is you're going to have leftovers, which is fantastic. Okay, so that is the card with the Stamp with Tracy for this month. So you have till the 20th to join in if you would like to join in, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, so let me show you the next card that we're going to be creating with. Thank you, everyone. It's this one here. Now, you guys may know or you may not know, I work for Wendy Cranford in America. I do a little bit of admin for her, and each week she has a colour splash challenge. So if you haven't looked her up and joined her YouTube channel, subscribe to her YouTube channel, please do. Each week she has a different colour challenge, which is fantastic, because that is one thing that I think most crafters struggle with, is putting colours together. She makes it really easy because she has a different colour challenge every single week, and they're colours that go together. So this one is a really fun one, and I love it. Let me bring in the colours to show you. We have Magenta Madness, Granny Apple Green, Balmy Blue, and Garden Green. This was from a couple of weeks ago, but what I plan to do and what my changes were, Wendy Cranford, Heidi, Love and Stampin' is her business name, if that's, but she's Wendy Cranford on YouTube, so yeah, go over and check her out. What was I saying? Yeah, so what I've decided for us here on our lives on Thursday is I would create a card with that challenge theme in place. And yeah, that's the card that we're going to create each week. So I'm super excited with this one. I've already done this week's challenge, so I've got next week's card ready to go for you, and it's a cool one. It's using the Hats Off bundle, so look forward to next week. But this one here is using a stamp set that I haven't had a chance to play with. This is the first time I played with it when I created this card. It is the Flowers of Friendship. This is a bundle one as well, so there is a punch. It's a punch bundle, which is always really exciting. I do love punches. They make cards a little bit quicker than using die cuts, and it just works out so much quicker. And I love all these beautiful flowers. And look at the sentiments. So we have different sentiments with different fonts, which is always really fun to pop cards together. And we're using this large stamp here. The other thing that I'm also using, which is the first time I've been able to play with it as well, is the tailor-made tag dies. These have two different styles. They also have the little centers at the top. So there's two different ones, a circle one and a rounded one, which is just here. And I thought these would be really cute to use as well. These I only picked up and got delivered last week, so I was so excited to be able to play with them. So all the measurements for this card will be on my YouTube channel tomorrow, so you can check that out. It is a Granny Apple Green card base, so half an A4. I'm just going to fold and score. I think this is my very favourite green, and it's one of my favourite colours of Stampin' Up as well. So this is it. Oh, Heidi, you're already subscribed. Fantastic. We have, which I have used that die cut already just because I didn't want to take too long out of your time, but I've used that largest squarish tag for this card, and also the little top as well. We have Garden Green, more Granny Apple Green, Balmy Blue, and Magenta Madness for all our stamping. And then I have card base, or our card matting that we're going to stamp on. And then I also have another big piece of basic white, and this is the thick white because we're creating a little bit of an element there. So let's start stamping our background first, and in this set there is a stamp that has a long line of flowers in a row, which is really cool, and I wanted to create that background with all those colours. So I'm just going to get all those stamps out that we're using, pop them onto a block. I haven't even put the backings on yet. I was so excited to use this set last weekend that I just went with it. So how fun are these colours tonight? I really like them. I really like bright, bold colours, and I think that's what we have here with these colours. With the exception of garden green, it's probably not quite as bold and bright, but it really looks nice. Oops, sorry, that was a bit loud. So I just need a larger one for that big one. Okay, so let's bring the colours in. We are going to stamp and then clean off the stamp each time, and I'm going to use my chamois for that. Chamois, if you don't use them already, are an easy way to clean off your stamps. You can use the Stampin' Scrub, which works well, but I find it gets a lot of build-up of colour, and I spend more time cleaning it than actually using it. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to use those four colours in all, and we're just going to stamp down our page. Jeanette loves this set. Beautiful. I'll just get my stamps out of the road. I need a huge table. Pop them in order that we're going to stamp them. I did put my finger in the Magenta Madness. Of course, it had to be Magenta Madness too. Okay, so let's ink up in Balmy Blue. I'm going to also move my stamp around. As you can see, it's all sort of, there's no uniform to it. It's just so, because it doesn't reach all the way across. That stamp doesn't reach all the way across. So I'm just going to clean off each time. This works really well. It's just water that you clean it with. And to wash it out, you rinse it out in cold water and then hot water. So the cold water and the hot water releases different colours. The hot water will take out all your pinks and reds and those sorts of colours, and the cold water will take out all your other colours. So I'm just going to go along, and this video is probably going to be a little bit longer than most. I'm sorry everyone, but it's well worth. The card is gorgeous. And then after we've done that, we'll do our drawing from last week's card. If I'd just done the one colour, it probably would have been a whole heap quicker. But I really wanted to showcase all those beautiful colours. Marion says, I have a huge table. It's not big enough, Marion. I know it's pretty big, but it's not quite big enough. I can still lose things on it. I know Magenta Madness is not everyone's favourite colour, and I really like the polished pink, one of the new in colours. But the brightness of this one is really pretty. And green. There we have it. So I'm going to pop that to the side now that we've done that. Let's bring in our piece of basic white thick, and I'm going to stamp that main flower image with Memento Tuxedo black ink. It is, I think you could probably get away with doing this whole stamp, because you don't really see it once we start layering up the leaves and the flowers, but it's a really good guide there. And while we have this out, let's bring in that sentiment. And this says thank you for everything, and we're going to do Magenta Madness for that one. Super nice and bright. Leave that for a second. Let's bring in our smaller pieces of cardstock, and I'll bring the card in and show you. So there's two different flowers. There's a larger flower and a smaller flower in the stamp set. So this one here, we're going to use that large one for the Magenta Madness, and then we're going to stamp the smaller one in the Balmy Blue as well as the Garden Green. And we're cutting these down. We're just going to fussy cut those down. So let me bring in that large one with Magenta Madness. And then two small ones. One in Balmy Blue. And I'm just going to clean that stamp really quickly. And then do one in Granny Apple. And lastly, we have our Garden Green, and we're going to stamp two of the larger leaves and two of the smaller ones. And I can get rid of all my ink pads so I don't pop my hands in them or drop them. Hi Anne, thank you so much. So I'm going to bring my punch in now, and we're going to do, hopefully I've got enough room in between. If not, I can just cut off a little bit. So all the images fit on the punch. You've got the two flowers and the two leaves. I always get my images around the wrong way. But you can use post-it notes as well to be able to position your cardstock in there to cut it out properly. So there is that Garden Green. Let's do our small It's easier if you look at your punch first. Don't do as I do. I'm good at showing you what not to do, I suppose. And these ones you could just fussy cut them out as well. Does make it easy if you do strips as well. If you have just strips of cardstock, you're not wasting as much cardstock when you're punching out. It is a great colour combination, absolutely, Jill. Wendy's done an amazing job with this colour combo. I really don't think that you can really go too wrong with brights either. You know, those nice bright colours all go together really well. Okay. Just going to grab a post-it note. This does not want to punch out. I'm trying not to fluster myself because I find that if I get flustered, it really doesn't work. Oh, there we go. That took a little bit, sorry guys, that's terrible. So we have all our pieces and a whole heap of mess on my desk. Let me just pop some of that in the bin. Makes great confetti looking colours together. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut down our little petals to the middle. And we want 3 of each. So I've just taken 1 petal off. Two. So really easy to do together. Probably would have been quicker if I just fussy cut them out in the beginning. And these 2 smaller ones are a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, so creates smaller flowers. Such a clever idea of Stampin' Up, to be able to pop these together. That was tricky. Thank you so much, Jill, for making me feel better. Like I said, I think I can always show you guys what not to do. And we're all only human. I definitely tend to panic when things don't go my way, so it was good that I could stay calm that time. Okay, so we have all our little things in place. Let's bring our other piece in. I'm just going to quickly fussy cut around both that flower piece and our sentiment. Now I'm going to go straight across the top because I thought that looked really nice to be straight across the top and then fussy cut around the sentiment. You could have it as a straight piece if you would like. I just thought this gives it a really good look. Easy. And this one as well. So has anyone got anything exciting going on? Any good news? I don't think we have. I think it's pretty quiet. COVID's definitely keeping us pretty quiet. And I'm going to go down along the edge, the stems as well. So it's going to make it a little bit dicey. So after this, we're having our team meeting. The Inky Stampers are getting together. We get together every second Tuesday of the month. And we have a little crafty time together. Usually someone will do a tutorial or we'll do some sort of crafting. This month we're actually making cards with a theme. So Marion actually come up with the theme of animals. So we're creating cards using some sort of animal stamp set or DSP. There's that wild DSP out at the moment, so maybe someone will use that, but there's plenty of stamp sets with animals on it, so it'll be interesting to see what everyone creates tonight. If you're wanting to join the Inky Stampers, you certainly can. We're a great little group and we would love to have you. I'm sure there's going to be a new promotion coming up with a new catalogue, so that'll be exciting. One of the reasons why I actually did join Stampin' Up was for the community. I think Stampin' Up do very well with their community, their friendships, because I don't have any crafty friends. Besides Marion, I don't have any crafty friends. So now I do, and I've got friends all around the world, so it's really great. Stampin' Up is really great at bringing people together. So I'm going to glue our Whisper White matting, sorry, not Whisper White, it's Basic White matting to our Garden Green card base. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? I'm going to bring my tag in, and I want to add my little tag topper piece. So this is the Greeny Apple Green. There's not a lot of room there, so I'm probably going to get liquid glue on me. Of course I will, but that's going to go over the top. I'm going to glue this one down on an angle. Whoops. And then we can start layering our petals up a little bit. So I've got glue on the back. Let's stick some dimensionals down. We can pop it down onto our card base. Deirdre has 10 weeks of work in 4 weeks. 10 weeks of work in 4 weeks, so she can't wait. Did I read that wrong, Deirdre? Hi Anne, how are you? Where are you watching from? Going to stick this down on that corner. Okay, so now we can start layering our petals and our leaves down. What I found is we're going to glue down 2 of our side leaves. Look at that. Those dimensional backings. Dimensional backings and liquid adhesive. Always sticky. So we're just going to glue 2 of them down. And that third one we're going to pop up. Which gives the realistic look of a flower. Isn't that cute? Okay. Then we're going to, let's do the Greeny Apple Green. Now I'm sure I've missed a few comments along the way. You can either ask the question again or at the end of it. I do go back and see if I've missed anything, and I'll get in touch or answer your questions if you've got one. So I've just cut down one of those dimensionals as well. Actually, I think this one should be one of the larger flowers, but that's okay, it'll be fine. Pop this one up. I love that little pop in the center. That really does make the flower look great. And we're just going to glue down our large and small leaves in the garden green. Clever flowers, yes. They're really pretty. Going to pop up our sentiment with some dimensionals as well. And then lastly, we're going to grab, I'm using white baker's twine. Stampin' Up have a pack of baker's twine. There are 5 in the pack, so you've got a very vanilla, basic black. This is like a smoky slate, grey granite, a white, and a crumb cake one. This is called the Baker's Twine Essentials Pack, which is a really great idea. I'm just going to use some baker's twine that I already have. Hi Renee, thank you so much. And I'm going to double my twine over, create a little bow. I'm going to pop that down with a glue dot. Cute. And I've not had such big tails on this one. Just looking for those glue dots. There we go. So because this is pretty small, I'm just going to fold over my glue dot in half. That's all we'll need. And secure that in place. Isn't that cute? Such a cute card. What do you think? So that's going to be given away next week. So all you need to do is like, comment and share, and you can do that live now, whether you're watching the replay later on, or if you're over on YouTube, please leave a comment and you can like it as well. That'd be really great. But leaving a comment will make sure that you go in that drawer as well. And for everyone who shared my video last week, thank you so much. Please do it again this week if you wouldn't mind. I really, really appreciate all your help. Now, if you would like to purchase any of the products that I have used on today's card, or you would like to join the Stamp with Tracy class, you can do so on my blog. There is a link to my online store and the hostess code as well. I have some really great specials this month for all my customers, so I hope that you will have a place an order if you're in need of any products. And don't forget those kit collections for by purchasing this month. We'll get together on the 4th, Sunday the 4th of July, and have a great time as well with those kits. Okay, so we're going to give away this card here, which was last week's. It's also the customer appreciation card for the whole of the month, so it's really, really pretty. Oh, thanks, Anne. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Sylvia liked it. It's a clever card. Thank you. Okay, so everyone, good luck for the draw. I'm just going to draw one name. Diane Woolhouse. Well done, Diane. Okay, so I can pop that in the mail tomorrow for you. Let me bring the camera up really quickly. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. I love having everyone on, and we have 17 on right now, so thank you so much. I really do enjoy having a lot of people on. It's really nice to have an audience and people joining in. So I'll be back next Thursday with another colour challenge, or Wendy calls them colour splashes, and it's Colour Splash 47. You can head over to her YouTube channel and watch her video. She creates a beautiful card using that colour splash, and you'll know the colours that we'll be using for next week's card. Like I said, we're using the Hats Off bundle, so I'm excited to be showing that one to you. It's a really good bundle from the annual catalogue. Alright, excellent. Alright, so everyone that's watching that's part of the Inky Stampers, give me 2 minutes to just go ahead and quickly download this video before I jump onto the Zoom, and yeah, and we'll do our team meeting in just a few minutes. Alright everyone, have a wonderful night, look after yourselves, have a great long weekend if you're doing anything, or if you're going away, enjoy yourself, stay safe, and hopefully you'll come back next week and join me. Until then, have a wonderful night everyone, bye bye.